Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trace, Tame It, and I hope that your day or night, whatever time you're watching this video, is going great. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. It's a pleasure to have you here. And if perhaps you're new to the channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss none of the videos that I post. In today's video, look what we have here. Now, I myself kind of expected this. I kind of seen this coming because of how everything took place. Look from point A to point B, how everything took place. I thought that there was other things that were going on that should have been taken care of as well, but they were more focused on President-elect Donald Trump, what he was doing, what he was saying, how they're going to get this, how they're going to get that. Many people know what took place and why it happened. Check this video out.
All right, we have some breaking news into our newsroom. We've just now learned that President-elect Donald Trump is suing Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg and Judge Juan Marchand over his denial of the President-elect's immunity motions. I'm going to bring in ABC News senior reporter Catherine Falder. It's happening ahead of Friday, in which he was set to be sentenced, right, on those 34 felony counts for falsifying business records. So is all of this tied together here, Catherine?
Yeah, Kana, it's absolutely all tied together. And what you're seeing here from Donald Trump's legal team is just another tactic, of course, to delay his sentencing schedule for Friday even further. They're picking apart everything, frankly, that Judge Marchand has done and challenging.
Look at what happened with President-elect Donald Trump. He was in and out of these courtrooms. He had to take time away from campaigning. And that was very important because he wanted to let the people know what was going on, what was happening. I remember when this first started, I was watching videos and he was explaining how everything went and took place in the courtrooms. And it just goes to show you how things were happening. It just didn't make any sense at all. And then there were important things that were going on as well in the streets and other places that should have been taken care of as well. In my opinion, those things should have been taken care of as well. But they were so focused on what President-elect Donald Trump was doing. What was he saying? How can we do this? How can we do that? It just didn't make any sense at all.
Him and now suing him on the grounds, obviously, of saying that Marchand exceeded his jurisdiction when he denied Trump's claim of presidential immunity last week. Of course, this comes as they're asking the judge to halt that sentencing schedule for Friday. The DA, for his part, responded to that and said that they believe that the sentencing should go forward. The judge obviously has said he intends to have that sentencing and that hearing for Friday. So we'll see if what they're doing tonight, at least, this lawsuit against Alvin Bragg and the judge overseeing this, Juan Marchand, if this actually works at all in terms of furthering their delay. Now, in terms of next steps here, we do know that this full lawsuit that they filed will come out tomorrow morning, and there are oral arguments scheduled for tomorrow. So we will see his lawyers at least argue this in court in New York tomorrow morning, Kana.
President-elect Donald Trump is putting the right people in the right positions to make sure that things get taken care of the right way. Because there's been a lot of things that's been happening last year and previous years that didn't make any sense at all. And people know what they were trying to do. Look at what happened to President-elect Donald Trump throughout his campaign, He had a lot of speed bumps throughout his campaign, but he didn't give up. He didn't stop because he understood what was going on. He understood what was doing. He talked about it numerous of times. When he came out of that courtroom, he talked about it multiple times. And people that were in the courtrooms with him talked about it as well, like Alina Habba. She explained what was going on throughout the courtrooms and how things were happening and taking place. She knew exactly what they were doing. It's time for some change, and it's time for things to get taken care of the right way.
And so, Catherine, it's our understanding, right, that the Judge Marchand, said that he would sentence Trump to this unconditional discharge, sort of, as Aaron Katersky put it, an effective blemish on his record. So what are the efforts here in terms of, on Trump's part, to try to delay that, to delay the sentencing again of an unconditional discharge? And how does Alvin Bragg fall into all of this now?
Yeah, look, on the one hand, in terms of that unconditional discharge sentencing that he's indicated, the Trump legal team behind the scenes would think that that's a victory. That's great for them, right? There was prison time on the table here. Now, we never thought it would get to that, but that...
Yeah, me neither. You know, President-elect Donald Trump, he talked about it all the time, coming out of the courtrooms, what was happening, how everything were taking place. And I am thankful that he did not give up. I'm thankful that he pushed right through it, because there was a huge mandate for change. The people have been wanting change for quite some time. And the people have been seeing what's been going on as well, how things were taking place and why they were doing certain things. It just didn't make any sense at all. President-elect Donald Trump pushed right through it. He didn't give up. He could have easily just said, you know what, this is too much. I've had enough. But he didn't. He pushed through it because he understood what was going on. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comment section. That'll be a wrap for today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.